One of the head turners at the NBPA Top 100 camp yesterday was Qayden Samuels, Team Takeover product. We know you love Team Takeover, Cart. He got a lot of just attention and buzz from everybody in attendance. Shout to Jeff Goodman. Goodman Hoops had a tweet yesterday that said, "My first look at Qayden Samuels. Absolutely love him. Tough, strong, can really score from all three levels, has a nice feel for the game, plays like an old school Big East guard." KSR, shout out to Jacob Polachek, is reporting as well that Kentucky is starting to prioritize Qayden Samuels. Qayden is the 22nd ranked player per 24/7 in the country. 6'5" small forward. That's what they have him listed at. But his offer list right now: Alabama, Florida State, George Mason, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Tennessee, Syracuse, kind of all over the place. And it feels like with Kentucky swooping in here, we might see some of the best of the best, biggest blue blood type programs start to duke it out for Mr. Qayden Samuels. Carl, what's your scout on Qayden?
So the thing about him that makes it so tough is given his size and what he's able to do because he has the ability to quickly pull up at any time at 6'6", lefty kind of little lefty jumper and pull up. But at the same time, he's so big and strong that that jumper keeps the defender off balance, and he's able to just basically get you off balance and take you to the hoop and finish whenever he needs to. He has the handle, he has the size to get his shot off against most high school guards or forwards. And with team takeover, he's kind of like the three given the guards they have on the team. And he basically looks across from him and he's like, okay, well, this guy's like a 6'4", 6'5", 3. I can get this shot off. Or if not, he's not as strong as me. He's not as big as me. I'm about to go to the cup and lay him. Like he's not big enough to do that. And it inherently makes him to me one of the toughest checks in this whole class. Like I'm not saying he's the best offensive player. Um, but I think he could be an argument for the best scorer in this class just because it's very hard to check him.
Yeah, the tape is stupid here. I thoroughly enjoyed watching film on this kid last night. He is, I believe, the second ranked scorer in terms of scoring leaders on the EYBL circuit. So he's just an unstoppable bucket getter. His arsenal of like step back shots and off balance fadeaways, like it's basically just a king of the court, like isolation scoring, just feast every time he touches the ball. He's got size. I love his ability to sort of get people off balance defensively. If he gets somebody on an island, he can really like use his body to post a little bit or go through somebody, get them knocked off, and then step back, immediately stop on a dime and shoot over or shoot backwards over guys. I think he's going to be an extremely productive player in college immediately. He's interesting too because, he, do you consider him a guard? This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's it's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.
I consider him more of a small forward.
He's 6'5", 200. And I think he is a wing. He's kind of like a hybrid 2-3. But I don't think he's like an NBA small forward. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of in the NIL era, this prospect intrigues me. because I
Yeah.
think there's a world he gets to college is like a total dominant scorer from day one, but isn't exactly a lottery pick projection, and he ends up cashing in for multiple years in college to stay.
Yeah, because it's funny because like when you look at Caden Samuels, like you can see stuff where he's listed at 6'7", but there's also stuff where he's listed at 6'5".
He looks
And
6'5".
does he look 6'5" to you?
To me, yeah, like he looks built, strong, maybe a little baby fat too. He looks 6'5".
Yeah, in this era, this is a player that you could maybe see just playing a lot of college basketball because maybe necessarily the NBA prospect isn't there as much. But I will say, and I think Jamie Shaw pointed this out, when he starts doing other things though, it's like, okay, because he's a bona fide bucket scorer. If he rebounds and he's able to show some passing stuff as well, then maybe people start to look at what his NBA prospects could be a little bit more. But I think like right away, I would have no problem projecting this guy to be a top level scorer once he gets to college.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do you have a comp for him? Because I'm in my time machine and I see one of my favorite players ever.
So I see one of my favorite players ever too. And this kind of aligns because the NBA career never worked out for him, but he was a little bit taller than Samuels. He was a bucket, and he played in the Big Ten.
Those all apply to mine too, but I know you hate my player.
Who are you gonna say?
Who are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Deshaun Thomas.
Deshaun Thomas. Okay, I could have guessed that. He popped a little into my mind. Deshaun was bigger, kind of more of a power forward, right? Like,
He was more like 6'8".
yeah. I don't yeah. I think this kid's body is better and he's more of a true guard. But I like that. Similar level bucket getter. Um where you see where we're going here. We're just going with unstoppable offense only dude.
I know who you're gonna say.
Ignas Brazdeikis.
Yeah, he does have a little Iggy to him.
And if you think about it, Iggy was like too big to be a two, too small to be a three, tweener. But just, I remember watching high school tape of Iggy, and it was these same shots. It was like unorthodox fadeaway, get you on an island spin, baseline stuff. He scored at a ridiculous rate in his 1 year at Michigan. He was one of the more efficient, productive scorers we had. And then tried to leave, had zero NBA career. Just couldn't happen. And I think if Iggy was around in the NIL era, word to Iggy, he would have cashed in for 3 more years.
Yeah, the other one that came to mind, I don't know if you're gonna like it, but on the note of the baby fat thing, um, immediately Miles Powell popped into my mind.
Like that too. Yeah, body wise, I see that for sure. So Kentucky, his teammate is Jordan Smith Jr., another Kentucky target. Do you think that's going to factor in at all for the Cats' chances?
I think possibly. I think doesn't he play with Holt too? Or no, Holt's on the Adidas circuit. My fault. But I think it might. Yeah,
Yeah, it could.
yeah,
Could. Right now, just where we currently sit, feels like a winnable recruitment for Kentucky.
100%. Did Arkansas offer him?
I don't know.
He feels Cali.
He does.
Feels Coach Cal to me.
Interesting. We also, how do we make it this far without acknowledging his name is Qayden with a Q?
Yeah, I'm in. And he's 6'6" and he's a lefty.
Super in.
Come on.